JELD-WEN fiberglass doors provide a low-maintenance, dent-resistant, and energy-efficient private and secure entry. When stained using the JELD-WEN stain kit, they have the warm appearance of natural wood. This video is an overview of staining JELD-WEN architectural and Design Pro fiberglass doors and is only to be used as a reference tool. Please follow the printed instructions completely. Always wear protective gear, safety glasses, respirator, and gloves. The gloves will not only protect your hands, but also prevent soiling the door with oil from your skin. When staining your door, choose an area with adequate ventilation. Before we begin, allow doors to acclimate to local conditions for at least 24 hours before finishing. It's important to finish your door in a dust-free area, temperatures between 50 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and out of direct sunlight. Although we recommend a respirator when staining and top-coating fiberglass doors, for the purpose of this video, we will stain and finish in an extremely well-ventilated area. We suggest the following procedure, which will expedite your door finishing process. Screw an 18-inch 1x or 2x4 to the top and bottom of the door. This will allow you to flip the door and finish the second side while the first side is drying. First, remove all the hardware and mask off the glass, the hardware, weather strip, and the door sweep. Now, pour a small amount of the IPA cleaning solution on the cleaning cloth and thoroughly wipe all fingerprints, dust, and loose contaminants from the entire surface of the door before applying the stain. Repeat as needed to ensure all surfaces are clean. Stain has an open time of 1 to 2 hours depending on conditions. Stir the stain thoroughly, making sure to mix the pigments that have settled to the bottom of the can. The order of stain application on any style door should be the same: door panels, door rails, door stiles, door edges. Using the stain application pad, liberally apply stain in a circular motion to the door panels and sticking. A Q-tip or common cotton swab works great for working the stain into deep draws and corners. Try to keep the amount of stain applied consistent throughout the entire door. Pull stain from the corners as opposed to into the corners. This will minimize pooling in those areas. Use the dry brush and rag to remove and blend the excess stain from the corners and the surface. Remember, the drier the brush, the more stain will be removed. To keep a consistent color throughout the door, pour a small amount of the IPA cleaning solution onto the cleaning cloth and remove excess stain from around the panels. This will eliminate overlap and a darkened area. Work each panel first before moving on to the rails, stiles, and edges. With a clean cloth, remove excess stain in the direction of the grain with the same amount of pressure throughout the door. To darken the color, up to 3 additional coats of stain may be applied. Finish the remaining surfaces by repeating steps 1 through 5 on the opposite door face. Depending on weather conditions, it's important to allow the stain to remain untouched with good airflow for at least 12 to 48 hours. Heavy applications may require additional time to dry. After the stain has dried to the touch, apply a clear top coat. Stir the clear top coat for a minimum of 30 seconds using a stir stick and stir frequently during the application. Apply a thin coat of clear top coat with a 3-inch foam brush in the direction of the grain. Work from the center out, starting with the panels, outward to the mullions, rails, stiles, and glass frame if applicable. Let the clear top coat dry for at least 2 hours, then repeat on the opposite door surface, edges, and top and bottom of the door. For applying a second top coat, first scuff lightly with the gray scuffing pad and clean off any leftover residue. Apply a second coat of clear top coat in the same manner as the first. If you desire a fuller finish, you may apply a third coat after letting the door thoroughly dry. Allow 24 hours drying time before normal use. When staining Design Pro fur, utilize a dragging technique with a sponge application pad. Make sure the pad is slightly damp with the stain when dragging. This technique will enhance the linear graining in JELD-WEN's fur doors. JELD-WEN's Architectural Series doors utilize a proprietary production process that creates a surface ideal for staining. Apply stain in a circular motion and wipe off. Staining is much easier on an architectural door when compared to a standard sheet molded compound door. We strongly recommend a minimum of 2 to 4 coats of stain on Architectural Series doors. Multiple coats bring out the rich beauty of these high-end doors. These doors should not be cleaned with any solvent-based cleaners, merely soap and water. It is important to clean the application tools immediately after use with paint thinner or mineral spirits. To prevent fire hazard, soiled stain cloths and application pads should be placed in a metal can, soaked in water, sealed, and disposed of properly. For additional information and complete written instructions for tasks depicted in this video, visit www.jeld-wen.com, or if you have questions, call us at 1-800-JELD-WEN.